Yesterday, I was doom scrolling on Facebook, and because I don't have ad blockers, of course, I was advertised something enticing enough that I not only looked at it, but I also had to register because I wanted to read more. Today, we're going to be looking at something called Trusted House Sitters. And basically, you get to stay for free with adorable animals in unique homes around the world. Sit as often as you like, wherever you like. And if you want to travel yourself, you find a verified and reviewed sitter who'll keep your pets company and give them all the time, care, and attention in the world. This is freaking amazing concept. So, and it is free, right? So, the catch here is that nobody gets paid. The pet sitters get to stay in your place, and because they don't have to book hotel basically, right, or Airbnb, they get to stay in your place. And if that's a travel destination that they want to come, that's how it works. That kind of looks like some people can be like literally homeless and just be taking care of other people's pets and just be fine with that. I guess you don't even need to have a place of your own anymore. But anyways, but of course there is a membership. So in order to be a pet sitter, or how you say it, or a pet parent that needs a pet sitter, you of course need to have a plan, right? So you will need to have a membership to actually be able to connect. And because I'm in Thailand, my prices are in Thai baht, but basically I did a translation yesterday and it was from 180 to 250 or something like that a year. So let's just say for the round thing it's $200. And you can see here the difference here is that you just have a seat cancellation plan, I guess, as the most important thing here. But other than that, I don't think that anything else is really worth the extra $50. But basically, these are the two memberships that they have. And of course, the first thing I wanted to do is to check out the places available to go and pet sit, because who doesn't want to like dream to travel for free? But for that, of course, I needed to register. So I registered. You can create a free account. I'm right now in my account logged in. And let's try and first find a house sit. No, actually, let's go first find a pet sitter, because that's when I stopped looking yesterday, and I wanted to share with you guys because it was so funny. Okay, so pet sitters like this could apply. So let's open this, guys. And here we have Peter and Adam, reliable, non-smoking, experienced animal-loving couple. 180 reviews, 5-star rating, ID verified. Some people talk to animals, not many listen though. Winnie the Pooh. Okay. First and foremost, we are animal lovers and will give your beloved pet all the care, attention, and fuss that you would wish for. If there are any special requirements such as medication or visit to the vet, we can take care of that. Okay, whatever. Let's look at the reviews. Peter and Adam are simply delightful. They are very experienced pet and house sitters, and this was evident from initial contact right through the end. Peter and Adam are absolutely wonderful. Our home has never been cleaner. Peter and Adam are great sitters and took good care of Dill and my home. Wonderful sit by Peter and Adam. Excellent communication, super happy pets, and lovely, clean and tidy house. It's almost like these reviews are written by some crazy people. For example, let's open this lady, Margaret and Libby. We had the pleasure of having Margaret look after our home and beloved cat Paul, and we couldn't be happier with the experience. We are so blessed to have Margaret pet sit for us, once again knowing that her care for Maggie, our deaf Labrador, and home would be exceptional. Margaret and Libby came to our rescue when Macy's other sitters were unavailable to do the sit. So by reading these reviews, it's freaking amazing. Let's look at the guy. Anthony. We couldn't be happy with the care our cats received. Tony was knowledgeable about cat care and provided some useful suggestions that may help me with my cats going forward. Anthony is an exceptional pet sitter, so it freaking sounds crazy good. Now, let's go to Reddit and see if that's what it is. Now we have our trusted house sitters. Need advice, fills the house. I'm currently a house sitter on a 2-week sit in northern Scotland. The host was kind and responsive, and the 2 dogs are very low maintenance, but the house is disgusting. My room thankfully has clean sheets and clean duvet, but the carpet is covered with debris. Floors throughout the entire house appear to have not been cleaned in weeks. The host left dirty dishes in the kitchen sink. Do you remember that review when a person said that their house have never been cleaner? Come on, you person, you supposed to clean the house too. Okay, the host left dirty dishes. There are spiders and cobwebs in every corner of the ceiling. The living room I can't even enter because the dogs have so thoroughly urinated on every possible spot on the carpet, and the smell is unbearable. Oh my god, this sounds bad. The host things are splayed out all around home, and I organized them even though I felt uncomfortable doing so. His bedroom, even though I do not enter, I can see from the halfway is literally torn to shreds. He scraped the paint off the walls and apparently left mid-project, the floor being covered with shreds of paint and old wallpaper. The thing that's flabbergasting to me, though, it's the fact that all the past reviews of this sit, there are 4 5-star reviews, make no mention of the state of the home, and even all gave 5 stars specifically for cleanliness. I can't fathom how this is possible. Is this normal? Should I mention the state of the home in the review, or am I making too big of a deal out of it? Well, here's a great example, and I found this with Airbnb. So although on Airbnb you leave your reviews anonymous, they still get published. And if you want to, so your bad reviews can be seen on your profile. So if basically you left bad reviews, then you want to book next time with somebody, right? And they see that you left bad reviews to other hotel or stay, and they're gonna be like, no, I don't want bad reviews because this person clearly can leave a bad review, so I'm not gonna book them. So that's why people freaking, even although they're anonymous, people don't want to leave bad reviews. And this whole thing, even on YouTube, why there are almost no bad reviews is because if you start doing bad reviews on products, then you can't have brand deals and sponsored posts. It's all kind of like this circle that goes round and round, and this person is asking why there are 5-star reviews for cleanliness. So clearly somebody just wrote them to be nice, and that's the whole problem about society. Everyone just wants to be nice and afraid to say the truth. And I'm guilty myself. So I totally understand what's happening here. And here Mischief is answering. As soon as you have the means to put a roof over your head, call the emergency contact and get out. Also call support and let them know what's going on. Make sure you take lots of pictures. You do not need to live under these conditions if you are that uncomfortable. Sitters should not be treated like the help. We are not peasants, servants, or slaves. Okay, that's not a bad comment. Yes, put in the review, somebody's saying. I'm just gonna check you guys can see my stuff. Yeah, you can. You need to be very blunt with the host. Okay, I would leave because what you're describing sounds extreme, completely unacceptable. Where were the photos on the posting any other review? Somebody else, good grief, people need to stop lying these reviews of disgusting and problematic sits. Exactly. Okay, I'll admit that my thinking is that you should clean up the bedroom and bathroom that you used, always wear shoes in the house, wash regularly as the dust is bad for you, if possible, and then leave literally everything else as is. No need to improve it for when the homeowner gets back. Spiders don't particularly bother me. Leave the webs that are out of reach to you, and then of course write an honest review. All right, so not bad advice. Let's see what else we have here. Is it because we do not charge? Okay, somebody else. I'm fed up with a pattern I see too often. Hosts who read your personalized application and do not even send a message before or after they decline your application. I truly don't understand why it's hard to reply to people. You've got only 5 applicants. Okay, so they just kind of chatting about this stuff. What would anyone ever want to do my sit? Not bad. I don't see too many bad stuff. All right, let's go and look more. Now find a house sit. Let's see what options are out there for us, my friends. I hope my music is still playing because I cannot even see it. Let's quickly look. Yeah, looks like it's playing. Well, you let me know if it's not playing in the comments. Okay. So, I love when the website put like the reviews on Trustpilot. That really makes it better. Okay, so there is a cool map here that's showing us where. So let's go and see. Let's try something wild. Let's go and see if we can pet sit in Zambia. In Lusaka. Come on, friends. One matching house sit. Looking for a friendly, lovely pet sitter in Lusaka for my beloved dog. Perfect. We are dog channel. Let's see what we have here. Okay. From 6 to 27 of September. That's a dog. Ooh, overweight. I'm a retired training specialist and teacher. Just came to Zambia after 8 years in Tanzania, working all around the world, always taking my dogs with me, which is actually very hard. I'm extremely dedicated protecting all animals and the nature. Love animals, nature photography, tranquility, and reading. Well, lady, you need to take care of your dog because you're overfeeding her, him, whatever that is. Let's see. Wow, that dog is fat. Well, not bad. All right. So you can... So the thing here is that you obviously still have to pay for your plane ticket, right? And once you have to pay for your plane ticket, you're kind of like, okay, well, is it worth it for me? Because I'm already paying sometimes a lot of money for the plane ticket to go and spend time here. However, the good part here compared to an app, I don't remember the app name. There is an app where you can actually go, also stay for free with people, but there you have to help. So for example, you might be gardening, you might be taking care of guests. Like there are different opportunities that you can also travel for free, just the same thing, only pay for your basically to arrive there. And there are amazing opportunities. They're very cool. Also a different way to travel. But again, this compared to that app, there you have to work, right? And earn your stay. Here you have to just pet sit, which is of course kind of work too, but it's still free. Like you can take your dog for a walk, right? Or you can take that dog with you, or cats don't even require that much companionship, right? So I think that personally this is such a better app than the other one. I'm gonna try and see if I still have that app loaded on my phone. If you guys interested what kind of app that was about the other possibility to travel, let me know in the comments and I don't want to spend time now trying to go through my 50,000 apps on the phone. Maybe it's gonna jump out on me. Of course not. So let me know in the comments if you want to check out that app. Okay, so let's see what else is there. Now let's go and look somewhere else cool. So we just looked at Africa. So you can go even pet sit in Africa. How about, okay, let's do one more. Eswatini. That's freaking end of the world. Okay, Durban. I've been to Durban. Not a bad city. Has a lot to offer actually. Umhlanga is a great neighborhood. The thing with South Africa is that you don't want to be in certain areas, and certain areas are extremely dangerous. But Umhlanga is the best region to be, and it's not a region, it's neighborhood. So let's see. I'm pretty sure that the house is going to be really nice. 4 cats. Sonia is a lovely home with 4 shy cats and 2 stray eating in the garbage. My home is in a suburb of Umhlanga, which is again a great neighborhood. I'm looking for an experienced cat sitter. My cats are very shy, they're rescue cats. Would prefer a single traveler. This is cool. This is cool, guys. Back to search results. But we're gonna pick dogs because we're a dog channel. You can also see there are different kinds of pets. Horses, birds, livestock, poultry, reptiles. You can babysit reptiles. Pet sit. Oh my god, sorry. Alright, so let's go see something else. Let's go and see what's in Asia for us. Let's see what in South Korea. No, Japan or South Korea. Let's do Japan. Let's do Japan and then we do South Korea. Tokyo. Ooh, I'm excited to see that one. You can actually like daydream here. You can just like, oh my god, I can go pet sit here or pet sit there. Okay. Adorable Maltese Yorkie in Tokyo. Hello, I moved to Tokyo with my dog Scout in July 22. I am an elementary music teacher from the US, teaching an international school. I've enjoyed exploring a bit of Japan and I look forward to visiting more nearby. Let's see. Nice. Look at this dog on the bed. Oh, he's cute. All right. This is where you're gonna be living, and that's who you're gonna be taking care of. That's cute. She's so cute. Cool. Nothing bad to say. Let's see now at the one. Okay, one more in Japan. This is apartment by the beach. Rescue dogs 2. Doodle and BC mix. What is BC? I have no idea what's BC. Let me know in the comments. Okay, I think this is Doodle, I think. Okay. So you can literally like pick the apartment you like and the dogs you like, and if you have experience, for example, with that kind of dogs, that's probably gonna go for your application as a plus. Here, he's drinking wine. Good life. Coffee. I'll bet you that dog is spoiled rat. Look, he's so cute. Okay, he can be sleeping in the bed with you. That's so funny. Oh, okay, so this is, I guess, a BC mix. I don't know what that is. Looks cute, actually. Looks like a nice doggy. Looking good. I'm gonna be sleeping with those dogs in the bed. I was saying that my friend was dog sitting for her friends just maybe a month ago, and she was telling me that she was sleeping in their bed because obviously they told her that was the only bed in the house, and the dog would come and sleep in the bed with her because that's what the dog is doing when they are there, and she didn't want to sleep with the dog, and she kept waking up at night and trying to remove him from the bed, and he would still come, and she would be wrestling with this dog all night, and she didn't get a good sleep at all. So let's go and look now at South Korea. Okay, guys, let's see South Korea. Where would you go? Let me know, like, where would you travel? I mean, I would go to all of these places. This is so awesome. Like, this is such a great way of traveling and seeing the world. And, you know, like, you probably should take cats, honestly, than the dogs, because cats, you just feed them and spend a little bit time of them, and then you can just venture off. With a dog, you kind of have to, it depends on the dog if they're used to spending the time alone or not, but I feel like they will require more of your attention. Let's see. This is Seoul, Korea. Two lovable dogs, Almar, Bro George, and her energetic Bro George. Nice house. But so far, I haven't seen like this lavish, rich houses. Those people probably have their private pet sitters. This is probably like regular people who need to travel. I mean, this is really cool also for people who want to travel and don't want to leave their dog in a dog hotel. This is really cool. This is really cool. Let's see what else. What other country should we look? I hope I'm still recording. Let me check. Yes, we're still recording. Okay, guys, where else? Let's see. I saw one in Kazakhstan, I think. No, China. Let's see China. There is anything in China. Nothing in China. What's this? Okay. How about... Where is that? I think it's Bali. No, yeah, that's Bali. Okay, let's see what's in Bali. That's a top destination, obviously. Villa and dog sit in peaceful Nyambu. Please only apply for the dates listed and if you are a couple over 30 because they don't want party people. Gypsy pet parent. Hello lovely pet house sitters far and wide. I'm an Australian living in Bali in a comfortable quiet villa with two beautiful Bali rescue dogs. Okay, that's nice. Very nice villa. That is one of the nicer ones. Dogs are cute. Ooh, that one is fat. Fat again. Fat dog. See, I think if you are a rescue dog, you will be prone to overeating because you haven't been eating well and you know, like you haven't been eating enough. Then when you have access to free food, then you have a tendency to overeat. Yeah, I think that was what was happening. Oh, that one is cute. Look how little he is. Like it's like a mix with Pomeranian with something. That one I like. Yeah, that's cute. So cute. Okay, well, you can go to Indonesia. Currently no sitter needed though. That's weird. Why is she popping up? How about this house? This looks quite nice. Peaceful home with 9 dogs. Okay, here you go. Oh my god. 9 dogs. What's going on? I'm dating and live with my 9 rescue dogs on the island of Bali. Since my partner spends a few months a year in South Africa, maybe that's the people that we looked. I'm looking for someone to stay with my girl so I can spend some time in Cape Town, so she wants to visit her partner. Desiree. Desiree, 9 dogs is a lot of dogs. Why did you adopt so many dogs? That's a lot of dogs. Where are they? House is nice. Oh. Nice toilet. Okay, that's one. One is cute. Another one cute. Desiree is cute too. Picking a lot of dogs. I hope she will leave some money for the dog food. Because that's a lot of food. Anyways, good opportunity. Okay, let's look at one more because I think recording is 24 minutes. Yeah, it's getting quite long. All right. No, where are you going? It's kind of going crazy. This map. All right. Let's see. What else? Kazakhstan, maybe? Sit with 2 furry friends, dates are flexible. Hello, my name is Claire and I'm primary school teacher working internationally. Currently live Almaty, Kazakhstan. Alright. Oh, ouch. That's very Kazakhstan. Okay, dog light here. Why do you need a dog light during the daylight? You can go, nothing interesting here. I want something interesting. Local attractions. Let's, okay, so you can sort here. Let's see more filters. Let's filter out something cool. Family friendly, accessible pilot transfer, use of car included. That's cool. You can use a car. All right, let's see. Let's do house. And local attractions, let's do mountains. Let's do something cool. No house opportunities. Great. All right. Okay, how about countryside? No, maybe it's a car. Nothing. I think car is screwing us up. So clear. Okay, fine, whatever. Maybe it's just because it's taking the map. That looks really pretty. Looking after olive dog in character property. That is very nice property. Hannah. We are a family of 4 living in Peterborough near lovely Central Park. We've been living near here nearly 8 years. Beautiful Edwardian house full of character. Yeah, that looks really nice. Wow, that's super cute. Nice house. Wow, this is so pretty. Okay, I'm going there. Just for 3 days. No. So you probably don't screw it up. Very nice house. Very pretty. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. I don't know what's olive dog. Is it a name or is it a breed? I've never heard of an olive dog. Let's do beach. Oh, that's cute. Let's see this, guys. Ocean views, loving dogs, relaxing nature sounds perfect for a trip. Exactly. It's probably that person who has that dirty, filthy, dirty house. Okay. Very nice. Very nice property. Very nice doggies. Doggies are cute. I'm a retired dental assistant. Okay. Fellow dentist. I'm a dedicated full-time mom of 3 very lucky Bichon Havanese. Okay, so it's a... I think it's a mixed breed? No, Bichon Havanese is not a breed, it's a crossbreed. Yeah, well. Split mix Bichon Frise and Havanese. Okay, well, they're actually very close. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go. Anything else we should look at? Okay, oh wow, that's a pretty picture. Our North Fork home meets caring sisters, 3 fun, loving dogs. That's a very pretty picture. This is so pretty, you guys. Wow. Wow. This is the most amazing one. Wow. From 18 September to 7 of October, that's like 3 weeks solid. Wow, that's so freaking pretty. I have goosebumps. I'd go there. This is so pretty. Wow, this house is amazing. We're a semi-retired couple living the dream in their self, but North Folk home with 3 small lovable canine hooligans. That's a little concerning. Where are the canine hooligans? Okay, that's them. They're cute. Nice food. Aha! That's hooligan number 1. Hooligan number 2. That looks cute. Oh, they're cute. That looks like what's the name? Like a terrier of some sort. Yeah. Poodle? Maybe? And that's something else. The 3rd hooligan. Cute dogs. Very, very beautiful house. Very beautiful house. Okay. If you watched to this point, I think you should be applying for this one. Yeah. Okay, one more. Let's see. What else is here? Where else we gonna go, guys? Let's see. Sweden? Anything in Russia? Of course not. Anything is in Ukraine? No. Cyprus. I've been to Cyprus. Let's go. Let's go to Cyprus. Let's see what opportunities. No, what happened? Here. chill with our dog in Cyprus. After living and working in different countries around the globe, James and I have finally retired to lively Cyprus. We live in a village house in Finikaria, 5 kilometers north of the coastal city of Limassol. We have great views of Germasogi. 17 September, 8 of October again. So that's 3 weeks. Very pretty house again. Very nice. That's the dog. You know, everybody here have sort of like small dogs. I haven't yet seen like a Doberman or a Cane Corso or GSD. Everybody's kind of have like sensible dogs. Nothing too crazy. And I don't think you can actually sort by the breed. Yeah, there is no such thing as sorting by the breed. Okay, let's do a couple of more searches before we go. Anybody wants to go to Iraq? Saudi Arabia? Okay, let's see what else here. I'm actually surprised that there are opportunities in Africa. That's freaking far. What's this? Puerto Rico, boring. Okay, Saint Kitts and Nevis. What's this? A quiet island life by the sea with our 2 beautiful dogs, Rufus and Bo, Vicky and Mark. Look from Nevis, a sister island just a short 8-minute walk from right St. Kitts. That's Caribbean, my friend. That's very cool. Wow, nice place. Let's see the dog. Ooh, that's a big dog. That's a big dog right there. Oh, yeah, those are big dogs. Better be good with big dogs if you're gonna be going there. They're gonna chew your ass. That dog looks like it can chew a couple of asses. Anyways, let's do one more maybe. One more. Where something interesting. Where is it? Italy. Ooh. Historic town with beach community in Charmia Puglia. Doggy. German Canadian that has moved. Have you noticed that most of these people who are actually here, they all are people who immigrated to this country. So they are, or they're working internationally. And it kind of makes sense because they have to go back for a while, right, to visit their family in where they're from. And the dog is there. And traveling with dogs is hard. It's a lot of hustle, so I can see why they don't want to, like, you know, there's so much that goes into traveling with your dog and international flights and how much money this is and how much paperwork needed. It's just hustle. So this is really cool that you can actually like do this instead and have a person that you semi-trust. And your dog has, or your animal has somebody to be with. So, but yeah, it's not locals. Not locals for the most part. It's just people who are either relocated or working internationally, which I think is a very interesting trend. Okay, let's do one more. Where are we gonna go this time? Something cool. Okay, let's do Finland. Helsinki. Come on, Helsinki. Oh, these are cute dogs. Labradoodles, Papa. Marika, pet parent. I do not like pet parent, by the way. That's stupid. Okay, nice house. Oh, that's pretty. Again, just for 3 days. That's like not enough to even fly there. You will have to find somebody locally. Yeah. We want... Oh, duration. So, what are we doing? We want to like... How about a month? No house opportunities. We're gonna remove attractions. No, nothing for a month. Interesting. 2 weeks plus. Well, oh, it's because I'm zoomed. Okay, so how this works is like if you zoomed in, then it's not looking for it. All right, duration, months plus, now. So see, it goes together with your map. So if you zoomed in, it's not gonna give you all the options. So if you want to use these filters, that when you need to be really zoomed out. So let's see. Oh, that looks pretty picturesque. Stone village 3 miles from countryside. That is really pretty. Where is this? United Kingdom. Beautiful house. Beautiful carpet. I love it. Very pretty. So they have German short-haired pointer and toy poodle. That's pretty cool dogs. Well, prepare to exercise that GSP because he needs a lot of running. You better be active. Yeah, pretty dog. Poodle is also like poodled up. Very nice. I'm voting for this one. And a long stay from 10th of July to 8th of September. This is so cool. Yeah, that's a great opportunity for long. I love this. Canada. What else? Canada, Portugal. How about Portugal? Let's check out the Portugal. So right now we are looking at the months plus stays. It's a house in Portugal. 6 dogs. Oh my goodness. 6 dogs is a lot of dogs. I wouldn't be going with 6 dogs. That's too many dogs to take care of. That's like a lot of freaking work if you want to do your job correctly, I think. Unless you are obsessed with dogs. Then you should go to this one or to the other one where we saw 9 dogs. Alright, what else? Artist studio in rural desert area from where is this? Las Vegas. All right, baby. How about to go to Carla in Las Vegas for a month and babysit her 4-year-old Jack Russell Terrier? Pretty cool. Not bad. That's cool. You can be going in the desert. One more. Ooh, a lot of dogs. A lot of dogs again. Dog-loving family, we figured that. Isabel and Dale, proud dog parents. Quackle, quackle. With a household of 5 fur babies. Oh yeah, so nice. Nice house. Nice house. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. It's a mess. Okay, one more. Which one? El Paso. Mountain, sun and pool with 2 collies, office area and fitness equipment. You get the gym. That looks like Sheltie right there. Oh, it's border collie. And their 8-year-old female rough collie. I like they write about themselves in third point of view, like Joe and Margarita love their 10-year-old female border collie and their 8-year-old female rough collie. As a recently retired professional from Canada and Mexico, they enjoy traveling and frequently need someone to look after their loved ones. Well, that's pretty cool though. They have beautiful property. You get the pool. You get to look out for older dogs. They probably don't need as much exercise. Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys. I feel like we have covered everything. I'm gonna just summarize this. The trusted house sitters that were advertised to me on Facebook yesterday at night is a very cool opportunity for you to travel, or if you need to travel and you need somebody to babysit your dog, this is also a great opportunity for you as well. It's totally free, so you don't have to pay to somebody to sit with your dog while you're traveling. and you not get paid. What you get is you get a pet sitter and you get accommodations. Now, you need to register on this website and you need to choose a plan to be able to connect with this opportunities. And this is how this website is making money. It's very simple, right? And I mean, pretty much this summarizes it. I think it's a great website. You can daydream here just like we did today. And I think it's great opportunity. If you, and you know, the interesting thing, they're not only looking for single people, right? Like a one person. Some of them specifically are looking for couples because they don't want party people, for example, right? But I'm sure some of them are looking for a single person. So again, it's gonna take some time for you to do application and stuff. And obviously, you have to do your due diligence if you want to do pet sit, because you could see that the reviews were nice, but then you arrive there and it's like shit. You probably will need to request photos or maybe even like a walking tour on a video if you want to do this. But I mean, I think it's also a great alternative uh, for pet sitting. You don't have to rely on your friends and family, especially if you live alone and far away. This is just great. Like, somebody came up with this idea. It's amazing. So you know what to do. If you're not subscribed and you somehow have been watching this for that long, you need to press that button, because I'm going to be posting hopefully daily things like that and talking with you just like this about interesting and cool dog stuff, all kinds of stuff we're going to be talking. And I'm looking at my outro button because that's what it's supposed to be playing right now, but let's see if we can do this outro. Okay, this is my outro music, and that means that I am checking out. Goodbye, guys, and I see you in the next one.